Guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning October 17th through the 23rd in my Aura Estelle A5 wide planner using my Crest Press 2022 inserts. And this week I'm using the kit called Let's Have a Seance. Seance. Y'all, I'm trying. I know I couldn't pronounce it in whatever hall it was, and someone commented and told me, but again, I blame it on having an immigrant parents. I just don't know words, okay? But this art was so cute by Darcy. Y'all know I love Darcy's art, so had to get this. This was a Scribble Prince Co kit, and then I decided to incorporate pumpkin foil from Blana Hannah with her like jack-o'-lantern. I'm really sorry. I forget what the washi and headers and underlays I used are, but they're all in that pumpkin foil with those jack-o'-lanterns. Basically, they all basically match. I think by the time this video goes up though, her Halloween foil is taken down, or it's like the last week or something. But this was the week that I had COVID. I tested positive on Monday. So it was a really, really rough week. I was supposed to have a Halloween party this Saturday, but y'all will see I postponed it to the next Saturday once I was testing negative, just to be safe and all those reasons. But yeah, so I had COVID, but I still like really wanted to go all out with this spread. I could have used like the sick week kit. I was really thinking about that kit Scribble Prince Co. came out with that was sick themed, but I still wanted to do a Halloween theme, and I don't even own that kit, so I would have had to wait to do that plan with me and all that stuff. So it just wasn't happening. I did decide to color block this week, which I feel like probably wasn't the best decision. I know a lot of people really liked this spread color blocked based on the feedback I've gotten, but I do feel like it looks kind of weird because all the foil is orange, and then I don't know, and then there's like only 2 orange days. So I feel like it does look kind of weird, but it's just a different look. It's a different vibe, and I'm fine with it. I'm like the kind of person who thinks like color blocking never really looks bad. It's just like I feel like if I were to do it this way again, I would either take out the orange like glitter headers and do just the green, pink, and black, and that would look good, or I would not color block. Like if I did the green, pink, and black, I would do that color blocked and then like bring the orange in as like a fun foil color, or I would just not color block but use all the colors. And yeah, but it's fine. I really like the vibe of this, and I'm so excited to get into these Halloween spreads. But yeah, guys, COVID was rough. I did go to the ER on Tuesday, but I am okay. But that's why this plan with me is a talk through, because I was struggling this week. So I think the plan with me is after this, we'll go back to talking through, but I like to mix it up anyway. And I know I have different viewers who like 20-minute videos. Some people like an hour and a half videos. Some people like the middle. So I try and accommodate everyone as best as I can by doing different types of videos. And it also works out for me and my schedule when y'all are flexible, and I can be flexible too. So it just works. But yeah, I did not work at all this week. I really thought I would be able to work through COVID, but it was just so rough for me. So on Monday, I woke up. So Sunday evening, the day before this, I was not feeling well. I went to bed not feeling great. I had quarantined from Jake for 2 nights, 3 days, and I woke up this day feeling very, very sick. So I took a COVID test. I was taking COVID tests the whole time since Jake tested positive on Friday. And I took another one and it was negative, but I had a super high fever. So my mother-in-law came this day and took Oliver to the vet because we were also, while this was all happening, very concerned about him. I think looking back, he was just sad we were in quarantine from each other, and he was being dramatic because he was literally fine. The vet checked him and they were like, he's fine. And ever since this day that I got COVID and we stopped being in quarantine, he was fine from then on out. So we really truly think he was just sad we were quarantining from each other, and that he like associated his dental surgery with like us getting mad at him for it because we were then quarantining from each other. So we weren't hanging out or talking or anything. I don't know. Makes me kind of sad, to be honest. I got a smoothie because that was like one of the few things that really helped me. I watched 90 Day and then I finally tested positive at night, which was honestly a relief because at this point I felt so sick that I like wanted the positive test, and I was exposed that I felt like I didn't feel safe going out without like even with a mask. I didn't feel safe going out because I was exposed and it was in my apartment. So it was nice to finally test positive because I could just quarantine. I knew my tested positive date. I had the 5-day window, all that. So I watched Monday Night Football, and then this night I just felt like shit. So I marked that because it was rough. And then Tuesday was a sick day. So Monday night I was like coughing so hard that I couldn't breathe and it felt like someone was sitting on my chest. And that persisted on to Tuesday. I had another high fever. I cuddled Oliver because he was feeling better now that we weren't quarantining from each other. I got pho this day because that was another one of those things that just helped me. I did work from home this day because I was feeling better. And then this night I was watching Netflix and I just suddenly, like, my breath, I was losing it. And Jake freaked out. Everyone was freaking out and said I had to go to the ER. So I decided to make an urgent care appointment at like 10:30, and I went and they wouldn't take me and said I had to go to the ER. I went to the ER and they were like, "No, shortness of breath is completely normal. Like you did not have to come here, but you have a really high fever, so let me give you medicine for that." So they helped on that end. Like it wasn't useless, but it kind of was because I did not need to go now have a really expensive hospital bill. But it is what it is. I spent the day in the ER, and then Jake couldn't come because he tested positive and I didn't like, he just sat in the car waiting. So I was just in the room and I got chest x-rays and all that just to make sure my breathing was okay, but it was fine. And they were more concerned about my fever. This Beniva Creation sticker I used is ginormous, but once it stuck down, I could not get it up. And I literally had COVID while I was filming this and just felt like crap. So this spread is me trying my best, if I'm going to be honest. I don't love it, but it is what it is. And then I marked again that I was feeling like shit. My fever spiked in the hospital, and by the time I got out, I just wanted to go home and go to sleep. I just felt like crap. Wednesday was super boring. I had a sick day, I had a fever. Oliver was feeling so much better though, and again, like I think he was literally just sad that we were quarantining from each other because ever since we broke out of quarantine from each other and I finally tested positive, he was fine. So I think he was just reacting to him thinking we got mad at him for his teeth surgery or something, which is kind of sad. But I cuddled Oliver and then I just had a Netflix binge. I don't even know what I was binging. Maybe Love is Blind. I don't know. Maybe what's it called? Bling Empire? Yeah, I don't know. But I just watched Netflix, so I marked that, and that was my Wednesday, super low key. Thursday, I felt worse. I was sick again, so I marked that, and then I had no taste or no smell this day. I am still recovering from this, and it has been 1, 2, 3 weeks since this spread. And I'm still struggling with my no taste and no smell. I've barely been melting wax melts because I can't smell them. And I just really can't taste a lot. It's like coming back so miserably slow. It's like getting on my last nerve. But yeah, I had no taste or no smell. And it was crazy because everyone I've talked to is like, wow, I've literally not heard of that symptom like since like OG COVID strain. And for some reason, it's been really bad for me. I marked that I pulled stickers and then I did edit this day. I watched Thursday Night Football and then I just cuddled Jake. And this day was the day that the new Taylor Swift album came out, which I'm not like a huge Swiftie, but I do like her. And when she had her concert, her last tour, we did have free tickets to it. And no one would go with me, but I really wanted to go. So I dragged a few friends and Jake out. And now she's announced her new tour and like everyone's all about it. And she's not even coming to Washington, D.C. So that's sad. But the new Taylor album came out this day. I'm obsessed with the anti-hero song or whatever. Like, it's me. Hi. The problem, like, ever since I heard that at 12 o'clock, I was like, this is a TikTok sound. It's going to go viral. And then it literally did the next day. Jake was telling me to make the TikTok sound this night so that I would be the one to go viral. But I was like, nah, that's too much work. And like, no, I'm not going to do that. On Friday, another sick day. We drove around Washington, D.C. a little just to like get out. But like we stayed in the car, obviously, because I was still sick. I had a TikTok binge and then I did bake cookies and I watched Netflix. Super boring. But I think I was starting to feel better by like Friday or Saturday. So on Saturday, I marked that I finally took a shower, which helped me feel so much better. I like didn't even have the energy to like shower this week, which might sound gross, but I'm being honest. Like I just felt like poop. I literally felt like a bus hit me. Like I just could not move. I had the highest fevers. I had the worst cough. I couldn't really breathe. I had no taste or no smell. Like I know some people don't have COVID that bad. Yes, I'm vaccinated, by the way, very much so. Um and so they say like it's not that bad, but like for some people it is really bad. And like I don't have any pre-existing conditions or anything like that that I think really would affect COVID. And it was still really, really rough for me. So I sympathize with the people who go through it with COVID because I've known quite a few people who have gotten it since I've had it like 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. I did take Ollie to the dog park with a mask on, of course. We watched the Maryland Terps. Yeah, so my 5 days was on Friday. From when I tested positive. So, but I still didn't do very much. We watched the Maryland Terps play, so I marked that, the football team, our college, you know. Jake got really good news this day. I think he got the job. Oh, no. He already got the job. Jake this day found out he wasn't going to Anaheim. So I was happy because he was supposed to go to Anaheim the week of Halloween and I was really going to be really sad about it. But he didn't have to go. So we found that out this day and I was actually happy. I apologize. See, I'm still getting over COVID. I still have like a cough and a stuffy nose. And like I said, no taste, no smell. But I just wanted to mark that good news. And then we did carve one of those carvable pumpkins from Target this day. It was 1,000 times harder than I thought it would be. So that wasn't a very fun experience. And then I did just have some planning time. I watched Teen Mom this day, trying to catch up on that show. I don't know why I still watch it. It's just nostalgic to me at this point. And then I did Upload. And then I watched Hocus Pocus 2 this day, which was really, really cute. I actually really, really, really liked it. I thought it was cute. I think people's expectations are like too high for a movie like that, to be honest. But I thought it was cute. On to Sunday, I marked that I cuddled Jake, and then I went to Starbucks with Oliver because we were feeling much better. I had a call with my mom, and then I edited some YouTube videos. We had football Sunday. I was so happy to be able to spend football Sunday with Jake because the Sunday before this, we were in quarantine, and we couldn't even talk about football, and it was so miserable because that's like a thing Jake and I majorly bond over together. So I was so excited to spend football Sunday with Jake and Ollie again. We went to the dog park. I got CPK this night, which CPK is like literally walking distance from us. And our hack is to order it on Uber Eats and get all the kids' meals for like $5. It comes with a drink too. And we literally ordered 4 last night. I only ate 1. Jake ate 2. The other one was like wasted, but we love ordering CPK kids meals, we have found. I did go to Whole Foods to get some groceries, and I think Ollie needed some things for his soft food diet, like pumpkin and eggs and stuff. And then I did do some planning time, so I marked that, and then I watched Sunday Night Football. And then this night was the House of Dragons finale, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't really a follower of that show, but Jake's super into that show. But I literally watched the last episode and I was like, I need more. I need more. And Jake was like, we're not getting more until like 2024 or something. And I was like, what? So yeah, I thought the ending of that show was really good. So I might go back and actually rewatch it all because it intrigued me. And then I just cuddled Jake this night, so I just marked that. So that is the weekend full. I went ahead and put down the little pumpkin deco that came with the washi strip, and put those around the spread. I did use a majority of the pumpkin foil, but I also threw in some gold foil throughout just to add, because I didn't have any overlays, but I tried not to use any gold scribs. So the only thing that's really in gold is the overlays, to be honest, on some of the boxes. But I didn't want to use any gold scripts just because I don't like the mix of too many foils. I feel like it kind of, if it doesn't go with the kid, it kind of gets headachy. So I try to keep it more simple. And so I tried to go with the pumpkin foil for this spread. But I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I'm sorry again, this is a talk through, but I was going through COVID and I filmed this the week after and I was still feeling kind of ill and not really able to talk through a whole video. So I think the next one will be longer, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are the leftovers. Make sure to follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans. If you don't already, you all can also use the code Laura Marie 10 for 10% off your SPC order. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment on this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!